Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Undertone. Yes, so this movie, I got it right here. This movie is about it's a host of a popular paranormal podcast that becomes haunted by terrifying recordings mysteriously sent her way. It's directed by Ian Tucson, written by Ian Tucson as well, and it stars Nina Kiri, Adam DeMarco, and Michelle Duquette. Nina Kiri is mostly the main actress in this movie. What is her character? Her name is Evie, right? And Adam DeMarco plays Justin. He's also like the other co-host in her podcast. And Michelle Duquette is the mom that plays in this movie as well. All right. This movie is horror. I'm just gonna say this right now. Amazing movie. Hour and a half long. The pacing, it starts off a bit slow in the beginning, but after that, it just goes zoop all the way, all the way up. It was great, right? And I don't know how to explain it because it's been so long since I've seen a horror movie where I was left speechless at the end and left so uneasy, right? And in this movie, you follow Nina Kiri's character, and she's trying to take care of her mom. It seems like she's dying, and at the same time, like her hosting this paranormal podcast with her friend, she's just trying to make it where this is the only thing that's keeping her quote unquote alive and keeping her going because she's losing her sanity, taking care of her mom and like watching everything unfold. But in this paranormal podcast, it kind of reminded me of what's that one called? It's what's it called? Like Ron Mangoes or something? Not tomatoes. I forgot what it was. It's like this one podcast where they talk about like different horror. Like I don't know if it's like horror stories or definitely serial killer stories, but it definitely gave me that vibe. I remember watching it so much, but I don't know. Like the sound editing in this movie, amazing. I I never heard the amount of like sounds that were just like interacting with one another. You didn't know where it was coming from. The the way that it utilizes dark shadows in this movie, like if you was just like in this one corner right here, right, it was just all black, and it was just light right here where I'm standing, and it would be talking about like the different folk horror stories that the podcasts were talking about together. That eventually you start to imagine like what's going on, like you're just like picturing like these stories, these images that's happening in this movie, and you're just wondering what is that behind that black area right there. Do I see something? Am I seeing something here? And it was a lot of that. It reminded me what's it called, It Comes at Night. That movie came out like years ago, but it utilizes a lot of just the dark empty space, and it really relies on like on your imagination. And in this movie, I say it definitely does a great job too. And the folklore that I try to utilize is where I'm blanking on what the devil is in this particular case, but it's this one particular devil where she murders her own kid and gets murdered and starts murdering like a bunch of other children. You know, gets possessed, possession in this, and it's a lot of basically kids dying in like this folklore, and it's like pertained in like other religions as well. And the way that you get to hear these stories through like 10 different like audio files along the way, and you just go little by little. And of course, like she's losing her sanity throughout the movie because you're just like, what am I hearing? What am I listening to? And then she starts getting like nightmares as well. I think it was just so funny because there were some comedic moments too when her just like, oh, you're just being crazy and cynical to her co-host, and the co-host like, I don't know, this kind of seems crazy. What do you think? And it's like, no, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Me, like, I wouldn't want to listen to this anymore. And it's just the way that they also utilize like going backwards and forwards in the audio. It's just like, it was so creepy, and definitely gave like the audience a way to feel interactive with it. I say that just because a lot of times in horror movies, you just definitely see the monster, right? You see the monster right away, and in this one, you don't really see it. And I think and honestly, it gave its advantage to the audience because without it, I think if they just showcase some sort of monster along the way, or some devil, or just something towards the audience, like an actual thing, a living thing to it, I feel like it would lose its element because a lot of it just comes down to like this built up anxiety that you feel throughout the movie, and it continued on right until the very end. And I genuinely thought it was great. Um, I loved everything about it. Let's see who else. This is a small cast. This is a very small cast. Let's see. Do. Trivia time. It's another A24 movie. Not surprised. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Ain't no way. This movie was definitely budgeted like $2 million. I believe that because it was so. It was a small movie. You only get to. You're stuck in one place the entire time. A house. Her mom's house, and you're just following her around the home. And the way that it uses a lot of camera angles too, there are some points too where it just mirrors one another, and I just didn't know if that was something where the director wanted to showcase that, like, oh, it's like an alternate world or an underworld. And I don't know, it was an interesting thing to see because I don't know if this is let me see if this director directed anything else. I'm always curious about that. Let's see. Do 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 do. Also, when I saw this movie, there was not a lot of people. There was like four others. It wasn't a lot. But oh my gosh, the way it was too good. Nice. I love having no connection. My favorite. Let's see. What is this Ian guy have done? What has he done? It seems like he's done The Occurrence on Hollow Road. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is his first movie, like big movie that came out. And I really hope a lot of people get to see this movie because it's definitely one of the top horror movies of this year so far that I've seen. It's doing wonders right now to me. Oh, it's in my eye. Ugh. But overall, guys, I definitely recommend watching this movie. If not in theaters, then at home in a dark space. Dark space. All right. But other than that, guys, I'll see you later. Like, comment, subscribe down below. And let me know what you guys think about this movie. And I'll catch you guys next time.